But chair, AD and Mr. Beast,
You take your hands
Yeah.
and keep them away from me.
Okay.
pray tell.
I don't think Mr. Beast likes me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he likes me.
Alright, so Mr. Beast is doing that thing again. The generous, whenever it looks good, YouTube Messiah suddenly has a problem with ADINROSS. And look, under normal circumstances, that would make perfect sense. ADINROSS is not exactly what you would call charming, but it stops being normal the moment you are smiling in his face for donations and collabs and acting like you need industrial grade repellent every other time you exist in the same room. Because pretending to like someone when the money is flowing, then switching up the second the camera angle changes is not some high ground stance. It is just fake.
Switching
And
up
coming
as
from
fast
Mr.
as
Beast,
camera angles.
that image is kind of the whole brand.
Talk about it. Here, you name poppin' streamers. I'll tell you if they're gonna be there.
Okay, Stable Ronaldo,
Ron's gonna be there.
Lacey,
Lacey's gonna be there. DDG.
DDG,
He's gonna be there. Speed.
Speed,
Yeah, he'll be there.
Kai,
He's getting back to me on time. Of course. He definitely wants to come.
he's on break.
Yeah. Oh,
XUC,
of course. Valkyrie will be there. Pokemon's getting back to me on time, but if it works, she'll be there.
Playboy Max.
Yeah. Yep. Max.
Okay.
I reached out through his team. I haven't talked to him directly, but they said he was down, so I assume. Yeah.
Okay. Sinner.
Senna's coming. Yep.
Oh shit, Ludwig.
Yeah, of course. Lottie's coming. Cutie said she's down, but it's in North Carolina and she's afraid of flying. So.
Oh yeah, Queso. No way, you got Queso.
Queso did not respond to my message. Jinxie's coming.
Jinxie.
Yeah, crazy ones. Burnt Peanut is coming,
That's insane.
and he's gonna compete in a peanut costume.
He's not lasting. There's no way. If you're in a mask the whole time, I'm sure you're gonna get like mad claustrophobic.
Oh no, not a mask, like a full-blown peanut, like full costume. Iron Mouse.
We got a reggaeton. Today we're gonna be making beats you guys send me
Iron Mouse
Yep.
on iPad.
We're figuring it out. Yep.
Wait.
Yep.
That's cheating. She can look. She just stay there. No.
Well, I mean, but what if there's something physical? Then she's just cooked.
I guess.
We got Adapt is coming. Your boy.
Adapt, okay.
Yeah. Wendy, Agent, Maya, Tifu, Flight Reacts.
Flight Reacts.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There's
for
no
Flight.
way you've got him at the house.
Hey, he said he's coming. So I mean, like, obviously we got Sketch, we got Myth, we got Nate Shot, Rakai.
Rakai?
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking funny. Emily, the Botez sisters. I mean, Emiru.
Hey, Mr. Beast is tapped in.
No. I didn't think to invite him. I mean, if you think he would do. Oh, actually, not. I don't think we have a room anymore. We got Quackity, we got Yana, we got Marlon, we got Ibia.
Los Polos?
Chat. Saying, hey, listen, I just complimented the man, Mr. Beast. Because I respect that. Being tapped in like that. And I know some of y'all are so young, you think you know everything. Oh, all he's doing is naming people that are important. Yeah, okay. But do you know how many different industries, whether it's acting, entertainment, so many different industries where the big guys, the ones that you look up to, the ones that are getting the sponsors and their name is ringing off, they don't always know these people by name. They definitely don't always know them by nickname. I mean, Jason's hitting us with real names or content names, and Beast is speaking like he's met these people. He's tapped in. And again, you could say, well, he has to be. I mean, how else is he gonna keep up and be the best at what he does? I can agree with that. I'm not gonna knock that, but still, it shows that he cares. I respect that. But I say that, and then he says something as dumb as what he just said. You can't name 40, 50 different people. Say some of them might be there. Might means it's a maybe. Maybe means you don't know if that's a body in a seat. And then say something like, oh, what about this person? Oh, well, we already at capacity. What? Pardon me.
Which Los, I still need you to donate to Team Water.
It's
But
like he's
just
working
reply to my
against
email.
us.
Rubius, we got some of the big international creators. The whole shebang. It's gonna be fucking
I'm
crazy.
excited.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna win. What's on the line again? $1 million?
$1 million for your viewers.
So here is where it stops being subtle. Mr. Beast announces a massive streamer event. $1 million. Not for himself, not for brand deals, but for viewers. The usual hero framing. Big smiles, big numbers, big names.
Checks out,
and
right?
The guest list reads like the Twitch Hall of Fame. You've got Kai Cenat, Ice Show Speed, XQC, the big ones, Ibai, Pokimane, Valkyrie, El Rubius, Tfue, Flight Reacts, Jinxie, Quackity, Ludwig, Iron Mouse, Cutie Cinderella, and a name I haven't heard in years, the Botas Sisters. And about 20 more faces that dominate the platform. Every lane is covered. Twitch, YouTube, Kick, adjacent personalities, family friendly, chaotic, corporate safe, loud, quiet, everyone. Except one name, ADINROSS. And no, this is not a whoops moment. This is not some intern forgetting to copy paste the name.
No.
ADINROSS is not a small streamer. He is not a background character. He is not someone you accidentally overlook. Every second kid online knows who he is, mostly for all the wrong reasons, but they still know him. So when literally every major streamer makes the cut except him, this is not an accident. This is a decision. MRBEAST did not forget ADINROSS. He excluded him. And once you see that, the whole wholesome brand starts looking a lot more like PR math than principle.
I don't think MRBEAST likes me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he likes me. I think.
See, and that's the thing about AD. At least he's gonna be self-aware, to be honest with himself. I want to say he's taking accountability, but the point that I paused it for was he took the words right out of my mouth, chat. That's the thing. I'm not about to sit here. I thought this was gonna be good, and it's good, but I'm not about to sit here and act like, oh, MRBEAST, his brand and the nice guy, and the way he puts on the act, cut the nice guy act out. It's not that deep. Not inviting me to a place you're inviting all my peers would just definitely be a sign that you don't like me, and you're entitled to not like me. I mean, it's not like he's out here, dragging AD's name through the mud. He just didn't invite him. Respectfully, he doesn't like me. Okay. And you're right. I do agree with you. It's not a mistake. That got by us.
I ate off that stream. He ate off that stream. I asked the question where the water's at. I'm not coming at him saying it's fake. I think that might have turned him the wrong way. But I will tell you, look, I'll say this. After I did the Team Water shit, I was told we could hop on and play zombies. We could, kick it, and we could do
I remember him saying something like that.
On that, and it's kind of like
whatever stream you want, he said.
It was kind of just like, and then I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I honestly, me personally, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I will tell you this too, like he was very upset about certain streamers like not pulling up and shit, and I'm talking about the Team Water shit.
Yeah.
Expressed that to me in X, but listen, dude, whatever. It is what it is, bro. It is what do you guys think I didn't get invited for? I don't fucking. I think it's because maybe he invited people that might have a problem with me. I don't listen, dude. I don't fucking know. I really don't. I really don't know.
That could be.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. Me and XQC literally spoke about it. Dude, no, guys. Again, I'm not saying his shit was a scam. I backed that up fully. I just asked, how do we see where it's at? That's it.
Ain't nothing wrong with asking it.
Brand risk, that's such bullshit though. Like, it's so dumb. His PR team probably hates you. They could say that, but we had probably one of the best streams of the year. I was very calm.
I mean,
more wild shit than me sometimes.
When you say,
You take your hands
Yeah.
and keep them away from me.
Okay.
sometimes, obviously we can't ask him. It's set in stone. It's already out there. But when people say things like this, my question would be, when you say you had one of the best streams with him, do you mean numbers wise, or do you mean, a good time, energy wise? Because I don't know if MRBEAST would like that stream that he did with AD, and it was big. They ran the numbers up. They were just giving stuff away. It was a long stream. I don't know if MRBEAST walked away feeling the same as AD, like, oh, we had a great stream. You gotta understand, bro, people are still people. Like, bro, it's your favorite streamer, and it's entertainment, and it's a beautiful thing that we get to do for y'all, and that we get to become a part of, and that you get to become a part of, the community. But people are still people at the end of the day. People walk away from things that you'll never understand. People do things that you won't understand, or that you wouldn't do with their position. And people don't like people sometimes, for whatever reason.
Well, to be fair, again, he probably doesn't like me, for one. And for
Probably
two,
not.
I actually am not. I don't know. Doesn't like me, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't have to like me.
Exactly.
And ADINROSS actually talked about it himself, which makes this even more awkward. After the Team Water stream, ADINROSS straight up said he does not think MrBeast likes him. According to Adin, it all started over one moment. He asked a simple question: where is the water at? Not accusing him of faking anything, not calling it a scam, just asking where the progress was at after donating hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Adin even said that stream ended up being one of their best. Now here's the part where MrBeast might be right to feel offended. ADINROSS has no talking etiquette and the communication skills of a grown adult with the brain rot of a 10-year-old on unlimited screen time. He does not frame things well. He does not understand diplomacy, but that is exactly why he's a streamer and not a UN delegate. And here's the part people keep dodging. The question itself was still valid. If you donate massive money
it's
to
not a
a
bad
cause,
question.
especially one that is built entirely on transparency and optics, you
I
are
like this
absolutely
game.
entitled to ask for an update. That is not disrespect, that is accountability. The delivery might have been clumsy, but the intent was not malicious. And if your reaction to a donor asking a reasonable question is to take it personally and quietly ice them out later, then that says more about you than it does about Adin.
Hold up.
Real transparency does not
I didn't realize. Let's see, Mr. Beast.
not malicious. And if your reaction to a donor asking a reasonable question is to take it personally and quietly ice them out later, then that says more about you than it does about Adin. Because real transparency does not disappear the moment the question makes you uncomfortable.
Did you lose a lot of money sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel?
Put a pin in it.
These streamers.
Yep.
Trapped in a cube coming up soon, right?
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be. Let's do it. I think that puts us at 52. I think you're the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm getting 50 of the biggest streamers in the world together to be in a video in a cube. If someone else can do it, go for it. You know what I mean?
And now it is not just ADINROSS fans saying this, regular people are calling it out too. There's a tweet going around pointing out that MrBeast is facing backlash after not inviting ADINROSS to his new video featuring 50 of the biggest streamers in the world. The same ADINROSS who helped raise over $15 million for
Yeah,
Clean Water.
that's
And
kinda
yes,
crazy,
that
chat.
number matters. $15 million is not pocket change. That is not influencer charity fluff. That is more than what actual cancer charity galas with insane ticket prices and layers of bureaucracy manage to pull in half the time. That is generational level fundraising. That is hospitals built.
It
That
is.
infrastructure change. So when people say Adin helped do something massive, they are not exaggerating. He did, which is why the switch up looks nasty. Because you cannot take someone's platform, audience, and money to push your cause to historic levels, then quietly pretend they do not exist once it is time to curate a clean lineup. That is not class, that
Yeah.
is not integrity, that is using someone when they are useful. Nobody is saying ADINROSS is a saint, nobody is pretending he is polished or diplomatic, but shunning someone after they helped raise $15 million for your campaign is not a moral stand, it is straight up diabolical. At that point, the backlash is not drama, it is earned. Hey, and if you're still here, hit subscribe because clearly you enjoy chaos with context. Drop a comment too. Do you think this was a calculated move or a genuine fallout that got messy? I'm actually curious where you land on this.
You know, after I did the Team Water shit, I was told we could hop on and play zombies, we could, kick it, and we could do...
And chat, I don't know if he's talking, because I didn't watch this stream fully. I don't know if he's talking about Mr. Beast's people, and furthermore, I don't know if he's talking about Mr. Beast or Mr. Beast's people said this off stream. But I know on stream, when I watched, he mentioned it at one point when they were you seen when Mr. Beast had his hand on a wheel, they kept spinning and blessing people. Someone mentioned something, and for some reason I can't remember who else was in the room with him. It was AD, it was Mr. Beast, and it was another person that was kind of streaming all together, and I can't remember who it was. But I want to say maybe Neon, but I don't think Neon was popping out with AD at that time. He was, but not in trios, not with Mr. Beast or a third party, just him and Neon. Anyways, let's stay focused. The point is, I recall that being said. AD, I don't know if AD walked away and someone said we should... Oh, XQC, that's who it was. Yeah, XQC had said something like, yeah, we got to do streams after this. Like, XQC, he's another one that'll just say how it is. He doesn't... As far as filter with a lot of streamers, because they're so used to entertaining y'all and they gotta keep talking and they gotta like they'll do things where they repeat the same thing a lot. Like they'll say, oh man, what are we gonna do, chat? and 10 seconds happen, and then they're like, I'm telling you, what are we gonna do, Chad? I don't, and that's kind of different because it's asking a question. But what I'm saying is, he's right. I'm not gonna call it brain rot, but they do have streamer mindset, and a lot of them don't know how to ask certain questions or how to just word something and make someone that maybe they're not exactly your go-to or best friend, make them not feel uncomfortable, make them comfortable. But someone said something about we should do streams, and I remember Mr. Beast kind of giving him the okay, like, yeah, set it up, like, because you and AD are helping me with this XQC, me and you we should do something, play a game or something. And I think AD ended up walking back over, and not during that conversation, even though Mr. Beast already confirmed it. Later in the conversation, AD brought it up himself or something like, would you do a stream with me again? Like, he just blatantly, again, being AD. At least we'll give credit where credit is due. At least these people are themselves. They're not trying to fake it. But sometimes they need to be a little bit more self-aware you could be yourself, but, word things a little better, bro. Have a little finesse with life. Don't go through life just always being exactly who you are. Go through life. Sometimes you gotta finesse your way into that nice, pretty young lady's arms. Sometimes you gotta finesse your way to get a better deal at the store. You could still be you. You could still talk the way you talk. But, and that kind of sucks, though. That kind of sucks that we're saying, oh, but it's not just Mr. Beast. It's not like, oh, be careful when you talk to Mr. Beast. It's just be careful when you talk business sometimes. Like, bro, is that the smartest move? Honestly. If me and AD were having a conversation right now, late night on his balcony, throwing some back, just enjoying ourselves. If I could ask him genuinely, AD, is that the best way, bro? Put yourself in Mr. Beast's shoes. If you're running an empire like Mr. Beast, which you're running your own empire, rightfully so, but you're different. You're one of the guys. But if you're running an empire like Mr. Beast and you carry it the way he carries it, and you're careful and you tread lightly, you don't do things that are brand risky, no pun intended. Would you like someone to ask you a question like that on stream? Is that business savvy? Is that class? Like, hey, yo, where's the water? Again, I'm with you. There's nothing wrong with that question. You raised a lot of money, of your own money, and you helped. Hey, listen, I don't know if he was getting 15 M's if it wasn't for you and the push you gave it. But is that exactly the way you want to carry that? Like, yo, would you do that to Raising Cane's if they offered you a multi-million-dollar deal and then, somewhere along the lines they wanted to do a stream with you, and in the middle of the stream in front of thousands of people, would you say, hey, what's up with that 2% that you haven't sent me? Like, would you say something like that? Probably not. You'd probably word it better, and you'd probably do it off stream. But, again, we got to be fair. Like, as much as we're making it make sense, and that's true what we're saying, AD still didn't do nothing that was crossing the line. Maybe it wasn't the best taste, but it wasn't crossing no line. He didn't cross no line, bro. If I give you $400 and I want to ask about it, like, hey, how's that investment? Not that I'm waiting for money, but how'd it go? It shouldn't be taken personal. But Mr. Beast and like anybody else that we look at as content creators, they're people. So maybe he just don't like me, and that's cool. And it's not like, oh, that's cool, can't wait to get my get back. No, it's not. That's not how we move in life. People are not gonna like you. Hey, listen, I'd rather someone treat me like a Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, you don't like me, don't invite me, cause I don't want to be there and be this guy that's up your alley trying to be friendly and respectful, and I keep getting this mixed signal where I'm like, what, am I missing something here? I'd rather the guy that says, no, don't bring him. For whatever reason, I don't like him, I don't want him around. He Yapaholics Anonymous too much.
He was telling me I have a streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that, and it's kind of like, once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, And then I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I honestly, me personally, bro.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
What y'all think AD gonna say?
Math test.
Me personally, bro, I don't care.
It is what it is. I will tell you this too. Like, he was very upset about certain streamers like not pulling up and shit. And I'm talking about the Team Water shit. And expressed that to me.
Checks out.
Listen, dude. whatever. It is what it is, bro. It is what do you guys think I didn't get invited for? I don't fucking. I think it's because maybe he invited people that might have a problem with me. I don't listen, dude. I don't fucking know. I really don't.
It honestly could be. I doubt it, but it could be.
Something a lot more uncomfortable. ADINROSS went fully candid about how it felt on his end. He said right after the Team Water stream, everything was cool. MrBeast was growing it up, playing games, acting friendly, same energy as always. Then the stream ended, and so did the relationship. According to Adin, there was just silence after that. No follow-ups, no checking in, no friendship, nothing. And that is when it clicked for him. He believes MrBeast used him for donations and was never actually his friend in the first place. And honestly, that lines up with everything people are noticing now. Because if someone is only friendly when the cameras are on and the donation counter is climbing, but disappears the moment the goal is hit, that is not a friendship. That is a transaction. And Adin is not wrong for feeling a type of way about that. You can criticize ADINROSS for a lot of things. His delivery, his lack of etiquette, his mouth moving faster than his brain. All fair. But feeling used after helping raise over $15 million and then getting iced out is not entitlement. That is a normal human reaction. And that is why the wholesome savior image is cracking, because generosity that comes with selective memory is not generosity, it is branding.
He's a reptile, man. What do they call him? A reptile?
Bro. Hey, for real. We just spent the last 17 hours together.
You're a robot.
Nah, you can't say that.
What's up, buddy?
Nah, we're gonna address that after this call. We're not losing playing that song.
He's a reptile, man. What do they call a reptile?
Looking back at that old clip of MrBeast and ADINROSS, the vibe is uncomfortable in a way you cannot unsee once you notice it. Nothing about it feels natural. The laughs are forced, the pauses linger too long, the energy never sinks, and the body language does most of the talking. MrBeast looks guarded, angled away, polite but distant. Adin is doing what he always does. Loud, unfiltered, trying to fill the silence, but it just makes the gap more obvious. You can tell by just one glance, it's all really synthetic.
Why is AD blue?
And keep him away from me.
Okay.
I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
How energetic this man is. Oh, I forget. Dan just hangs out.
And then another clip resurfaced. And yeah, this one makes it impossible to defend. In the clip, MrBeast...
No, it's not impossible to defend, bro, and I'm gonna tell you why now. That's just people being people. I have a right-hand man, he's an Ethiopian guy, and he's a smaller guy. I let him, he's my little guy, he's my little man. I let him get away with things I would never. I mean, I let him do things sometimes, and that might be low-key showing favoritism, which is wrong. I'm wrong for that, and I should work on that. But he'll take a shirt of mine, yo, I'm gonna use this, bro, that's cool, and I'll say, all right, go ahead. And then he'll say, can I keep it? And like, I'm just making a point that if someone else seen that and they said, oh, that means he doesn't like me, because he's never done that for me. He always makes sure I give him his stuff back. That's a dumb way to look at life. Like, you can't walk around comparing everything. Is it sometimes a sign? Like, maybe I can understand someone saying, yo, bro, I don't think that girl likes you the way you like her. Like, when she's around that other guy that she calls her friend, she's a little more friendly, a little bit more bubbly. Just be careful. I know you like this girl. Like, yeah, I can respect that. I can understand someone paying attention to how someone acts with other people, but yet when they act with me, it's different. I get that. I respect that. But again, there's too many variables to be playing that game. You could play that game that we're discussing in real life, but you can't play that game in the streamer world. Because you're not taking into account the fact that there's cameras, there's people watching us, and all of that can be, and it can be nerve-wracking, but maybe these guys are, they're pros, they're not nervous, but it's just, I'm here to entertain. I'm not really focused on how I treat people as far as, like, feelings. I'm respectful, but I'm not thinking about, maybe I'm comfortable with AD, maybe I don't mind telling him, yo, bro, can you stop touching me? And then maybe I'm not comfortable with Jason, so I don't tell him, don't touch me, and he touches me. Or maybe Jason is my little guy, and I'm like, I let him get away with things that I really want to say, bro, stop touching me, stop hugging me. But I just let it go, because he's my guy. Like, there's 100 reasons that we shouldn't go, oh, look, MrBeast didn't do it here, he's fake. It's not that cut and dry. I mean, if you want to say it, you could say it, but it doesn't make it true.
It's very clear with ADINROSS. Do not touch him at all. Not joking, not playful, not
I know it.
banter.
Yeah,
Straight up
I knew that's
single
where you're
grounded
going.
on camera during a charity stream. Fast forward to the MRBEAST game's premiere, and suddenly he is all over Jason the Ween, arms around him, laughing, comfortable, zero hesitation, zero stiffness, completely different energy. And this is where people stop guessing and start connecting dots. Because you cannot say this is just how MRBEAST is with everyone. He clearly is not. The contrast is too obvious. The body language does not lie. With Adin, it is recoil. With Jason, it is familiarity. So yeah, at this point, it is fair to say it. MRBEAST does not like ADINROSS at all, and that alone would be fine. Nobody owes anyone friendship, but the problem is the timing, the charity, the money, the smiles when it was useful, then the visible repulsion once it was
Put
not.
that dog down
Like
today.
with the same charge, no matter how close the
That's the
situation
dog from the
is,
mask,
instinct is always
with the mask on.
Bro, you've had enough lean, chill.
It's literally ice water.
Bro, no.
So
Wait, who said that? That was funny.
Delaware, people with an IQ of 150.
Watching somebody enjoy water and then saying you had enough lean. That was MRBEAST that said you had enough lean.
Forces them, the instinct is always to push away.
Hey.
Had enough lean, chill.
It's literally ice water.
Bro, none of our water is purple pink. None of us is. Wait, just take a sip out of it. Why does your straw change color?
Wait, it actually did though.
Why is it changing color?
Wait, I was making jokes, but it actually did though. Suck on it.
Hey. You need to relax.
And then another clip resurfaced, and this is where it stops being awkward and starts feeling dark. In the clip, MRBEAST brings up ADINROSS's past addiction on stream, not as a careful conversation.
Hey, that's another thing that we're not saying, and I wasn't gonna say it because I'm not gonna keep trying to express this, but I'm gonna just say it. That's another thing we're missing, that AD was blue. And again, even if he wasn't blue, MRBEAST probably would have told him to stop touching him. That's why I didn't want to say it, but I'll just say it. He was blue. I mean, maybe that played a little bit of a key why he said, hey bro, stop putting your hands on me.
Not with consent, just dropped casually while cameras are rolling, and you can literally see Adin shut down in real time. His posture changes, his smile disappears, the room gets tense. That is not banter. That is not friendly ribbing. That is dragging something personal into the spotlight for content. Addiction is not a punchline. It is not a quirky lore drop. It is something people barely survive. And doing that to someone who already looks uncomfortable around you is not accidental. It is careless at best and cruel at worst. And now it is not just ADINROSS saying it. Even Steve will do it weighed in on MRBEAST. And yeah, the words we used were wild, offensive, over the line in places. No need to defend that part. But the sentiment behind it, that part is landing with a lot of people. Because what Steve was really pointing at was not drama, it was a pattern. The double-faced persona. Friendly when you're useful, distant when you're not. Warm on camera, cold the moment the value is extracted. And when you line everything up, it is hard to ignore. Adin helps raise over $15 million. Suddenly there's silence. He's excluded from major events. He's physically pushed away on stream. Personal trauma gets brought up casually for content. That is not one awkward moment. That is someone being treated like a stepping stone. And that is why more people are starting to say it out loud. The nice guy image only works if the kindness is consistent. If it switches on and off depending on optics, donations, or brand safety, then it is not kindness. It is a strategy. You do not have to like ADINROSS. You do not have to like Steve will do it. That's not the point. The point is that when multiple people with nothing to gain start to
Was that Prince?
behavior, it stops being coincidence.
How'd y'all get a Prince meme? Wait a minute. So you did all, bro, talk about taking a great video and messing it up at the end. You did all that and then you wanted to play the diss song? It would make someone think that you're biased. You did a good job at staying in the middle and just make sense by using common sense. But now you're gonna. I checked. I said 3 minutes left. I said, what else does he want to say? And then it's for this. And then you kept it in there, even though they didn't want you to play the music. You're playing an entirely different song. It happened to me too. I reacted to it the moment it dropped, and then it said, you would think that Steve would do it. You know, shout out to him. You would think that bro would have paid attention to that and bought the beat and made sure people can react to it, knowing he just got back on YouTube, drops a diss song before 6ix9ine might go to prison, And then I react to it, and the next day I posted it, reacting to it, and now I got people watching a video that has been cut out. But anyways, why would you play it, bro? Why would you play that right here? You made good points. The last point that I would say to all this, I'm not throwing nobody no lifelines. And again, something about junkies, you know, ex-junkies, like brothers. It's like anything. You feel like you owe them loyalty and unity. It's good when I see someone overcome a substance abuse. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. I feel like we relate. We become that much closer in a weird way. It's like you don't ask for it, but it's just like it's not trauma bonding, because that's a whole different thing. It's not like we're like, hey, let's talk about what it is to get your fix, or what it is to pick up a package, or like, it's not about that, but it's about like, I understand, brother. I get you a little bit more than I thought I originally understood you. So yeah, I don't really play like that. Like, I don't think, but I will say, Mr. Beast is tapped in. Y'all seen how he named all those people. He watches either clips or full videos. Him being tapped in would lead me to believe that he knows the running joke of AD and his past addiction. So, you know, I'm not going to use that as ammo and say, oh yeah, he made him uncomfortable. Yeah, first of all, good luck trying to make AD uncomfortable. I don't know if y'all watch him enough. But more importantly, it's an ongoing joke. His bros joke about it. He jokes about it. Like, he'll be not even at desktop. He'll be in the real world, IRL stream, and he'll bring it up somehow with the chat. Like, chat, I don't know, I'm getting tempted to go drink. Like that's how much it's an on-running joke with him and his community, that he'll bring it up randomly. It's not even like it's a real thing. It's just random. So Mr. Beast saying that is just Mr. Beast being one of the guys and being funny. If anything, this shit has been taken as a lighthearted joke. We all know he's not drinking lean out of a straw. But anyways, I mean, you're really, at the end, you lost me. When you started running with that, oh, he made him uncomfortable. But now it makes sense that you're playing the diss song. Which, by the way, I ain't mad at it. Pick a side. You're entitled to that too. You're entitled to be unbiased, and you're entitled to be all the way biased. But yeah, that's all I was. Oh, and the last thing I would say, I would just add, you know, and this is not to throw Mr. Beast another excuse, but I do understand when you run a business, I do understand that there's people around him that maybe they watch the stream. It could be someone watching it from home. It could be someone on his team that was there with him, and maybe they advised him, hey, listen, you should start, you know, distancing yourself from AD. For whatever reason. Maybe they seen something. Maybe they felt something. Maybe they just think, hey, listen, he says some crazy things. And he himself would tell you, I do say some crazy things. But for whatever reason, maybe someone was like, you know, recommended to him, like, hey, listen, we don't necessarily need to, you know. But if I was AD, I just would take notes, and respectfully, not notes for revenge. It's not about get back all day. You can't live your life trying to get even with everybody else. It's a different game you gotta play. Odd numbers, not the even. Odd numbers. Just run the numbers up. Run the numbers all the way up. Stay focused on you. And now you know how that person feels about you. Somewhat. You don't know exactly. It's not like he can tell people, oh yeah, Mr. Beast doesn't like me. You can't say that. We don't know that. But at least you know it ain't the way it seemed at one point. We know that. We know that much. Get out.